Hi, and welcome to Three Questions With. I got my friend Lisa Swanson with us. Hey, Lisa, welcome to the show.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for having me again.
So, Lisa, jokingly, can you remind me what my resolutions were? Because I had a bunch of them. I wanted to do so many things, and here we are, January 27th. And I find I've spoken to a few people, they had, a lot of health related things like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to the gym every day. And they're like, oh, already it's gone. Why?
Yeah,
We meant well.
exactly. And we do it all the time. We do this to ourselves all of the time. It's so funny because people, like you said, it's like, I had a whole bunch of them. And that's the first mistake right there, having a whole bunch of them. It's like, cut it down. You're not going to be able to connect to all these different goals. It's like, I think people get overwhelmed. They have all these goals set and they're going to do all these things, and then they just go overwhelmed with it. So instead of having all these goals, cut it down to maybe one or two goals that really resonate with you, that really have meaning to you. And when I say have meaning, it's getting that deeper why. And I know people are probably sick of hearing, what's your big why? But it's such a truth. If you say, well, I want to lose weight. It's like, why do you want to lose weight? I want to fit into my jeans. It's like, well, great. Why do you want to fit into your jeans? Well, when I fit into my jeans, I feel more comfortable. Why do you want to feel more comfortable? Oh, I feel more confident. If I'm going to be going out, my jeans fit, I'm confident. Why do you want to be more confident? I show up differently. I'm more myself. I'm me. I'm comfortable in my skin and I have better relationships. It's like, oh, okay. So now you don't want to lose weight because you just want to fit in your jeans. You want to lose weight because you want to confidently show up in your life and have better relationships with other people. It's like isn't that a lot more powerful than I want to fit my jeans, right?
Because I can just go buy a new pair of jeans, Lisa.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's really the why behind it. Absolutely. I agree with
right.
you. So.
Right. But I do know a lot of women who refuse to go out and buy a bigger size jeans. They're like, oh, no. I'll be uncomfortable in these ones. until I yeah, that's a guy thing, right? But it's really true. So number one was, don't get overwhelmed with so many, cut them down to a few, unless, within one goal, there can be many different things that you have to do to get there. And that's a whole nother story. That's the next thing I guess we have to look at, but cut that down, narrow it down to one big main goal that excites you, something that really excites you and feels believable to you. I think that's another thing people forget about. Like if they have a goal to lose 100 pounds, that's a big goal. And I'm not saying it's not doable. I'm not saying don't that you should forget about it. That's not going to happen. But if you say to yourself, I'm going to lose 100 pounds this year, that's a lot to lose in 1 year for one. But if you say that and it makes you feel a little apprehensive, like, oh man, I'm never going to get there, then that can't be your goal. Because if you don't believe it, how can you get there?
What I see follow up with that, Lisa, is someone sets that 100-pound goal just for our conversation. Yeah. In their head, that's 2 pounds a week. And when they have the week, they don't lose the 2 pounds. I'm never going to get to at least.
Right.
I only lost 1.5 pounds.
Right.
Which is still amazing, but again, how easy it is to get derailed when you have that 1 week. A couple of days ago was my birthday, I have a little cake, little ice cream, whatever. So that week you didn't lose anything because you had a good time, But exactly. When you have that big goal and you break it up into little ones and you miss 1 week, like forget it. I just give up.
Yeah, that's true. So that's being unrealistic. Because a lot of times we're very unrealistic as humans, right? So, one is take that 100 pounds and just say, you know what, go for 50. If that feels like, well, I can do 50, or even if that feels bad and you say, can I do 10? You say, all right, 10. I'm comfortable with 10. Go for the 10. It doesn't mean forget the other one. Just go for the 10. And then when you hit that 10, because you believe it, you will achieve it. I really believe that. Yep. Because you believe it, you achieve that. And then with this boost of confidence, hey, I reached my goal. Yep. Because who cares what the goal is? You're the one who made it up, sure. Right? You made up that arbitrary number. So go with the 10. You meet that, you feel confident. Maybe I'll go for another 10. You go for 10, you meet that. Now you have even more confidence. So every time you do those little goals, you start building on that confidence and you start getting that momentum going.
Well, Lisa, what if I've already kind of missed my goals? I'm sad, Lisa. It's January 27th, had all these goals in mind. I didn't have any of them. Now maybe I'm depressed. eating cheesecake, just kind of gave up. How do I get back on track? How do I just say, okay, reset, let's go again? It can be January 1st today, right? We can start all over.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be January 1st. Exactly. And people do that. And I think this is why people go into lapses, because they allow themselves to mess up, for lack of anything better. I call it life. It just happens. So when that happens, you have to accept it and just say, okay, this happened. Get back on track tomorrow. Get back on track my next meal. Not forget it. I'm giving everything up. You just have to remember, if you can't stick to whatever it is you said you're going to do, then number one, you might be being too strict with yourself, right? You could be saying, well, I'm going to go on keto diet, right? Keto is a pretty strict diet. That's why I bring that one up. I'm not anybody on keto diet, I'm not saying it's terrible to do. Right? If you want to do it, go do it. I'm not a proponent of any diet, but say somebody's trying to do keto and they just can't do it. They keep falling off. Then maybe it's not for you. All right. Use that broken resolution as an opportunity to learn. It's an opportunity to learn, okay, what did I learn about myself? I learned that I can't stick to a very low carb diet. I need something more modified. I learned that I can't stick to my goal of going to the gym every single day and working out. Unrealistic. Let me try going 2 times a week, 3 times a week, whatever you need to do to make it a lifestyle. So don't worry about those broken resolutions. Just think of them as an opportunity to learn.
That's a perfect way to end. So Lisa, how do people reach out to you? How do they learn more?
They can follow me on Facebook at Lisa Swanson Health Coach, and also on Instagram at Lisa Swanson Fit.
Lisa, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to come on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
All right. Thanks so much for having me, Kevin.